Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to some Attack on Titan.
Yes, we do. And so we are diving back into season 4. This is going to be episodes 11 and 12 today.
Yes, it is. And you can also get early ad-free access for these reactions and full uncut reactions. See every moment and get a month ahead on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. And if you just want to stay right here on YouTube and get early access, you can do that as well. Won't be ad-free, but you'll still get a month ahead. Ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do it. Ooh.
Deceiver. Who is the deceiver?
What's wrong? Hey, get a hold of yourself.
Something wrong?
It's like she's having some kind of seizure.
Hey, you okay, Missy?
Yeah, of course she is.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn. She is vicious.
Yeah.
What's the point of running away like this?
If we'd stayed in that cell, they would have killed us.
I don't think so. That
They wanted
guy
to kill
was
you,
worried
you'd be dead.
about you.
You think we can trust those devils? We can't even trust Zeke anymore, or anybody else.
Man, Falco, how do you feel about helping her with that?
Mm-hmm.
How I wish all of this had been a dream. I heard Gabi and Falco calling to me. Are they safe?
They're not safe.
That's
Mhm.
an interesting question.
Alive, but not safe.
There's an interesting image of all the birds flying out of the sky. I don't think I'd probably watched it before because we've been kind
Talking
of still
about it, yeah.
like
I don't know if I'm ready for this episode.
We ran all through the night, so we must have made it pretty far. You better take off your armband. Someone might notice.
I'll never take this off.
I don't care if they do.
Mm-hmm.
Civilians here don't know what it means anyway.
Just take it off to be safe. You don't need it here. And who knows if we'll make it back to Marley.
I don't plan to make it back. I want to get some answers from Zeke before I'm captured and killed. I just need to find out why he did it. You don't have to follow me.
Since I can do what I want,
You can rip it off.
start by trashing your armband.
Give it back!
Represents home to her.
What's your problem?
Without it, I'm no different than these island devils!
You're acting crazy, Gabi!
Just leave me alone then! Why did you even bother following me? There's no reason for you to die too.
Because he doesn't want you to die, that's why he followed you.
It's so early in the morning. Where did the two of you even come from? I don't want to say. We hated our home so much that we decided to run from it.
Don't. Well, to her that she's a devil too.
You must be hungry. I live nearby, so follow me and we can get you some breakfast.
You'll see there, Peaches, people like you. Some are good, some are bad.
They're gonna send soldiers after us. We haven't run far enough to be safe. I'm not about to eat alongside a bunch of island devils.
Look, I need you to listen.
Come on in!
We'll be right there. Never mind, just keep your mouth shut. I'll do the
Yeah.
talking for us both.
Good morning to you. I hear you runaways. Mind if I ask your names?
A southern Marleyan accent?
Is this Sasha's family?
I don't want to see youngins like you bowing your heads. You can stay as many days as you need. Table's plenty big, so sit and get yourself some breakfast.
I'm sorry. I'm sure y'all have been through quite a lot.
I'm sorry about her. Thanks, this looks great. It's delicious. It's so good.
Okay, you're overselling it. Trying a little too hard. She can't eat devil food. She can't eat their kindness.
It seems congratulations are in order, Premier Zachary.
Welcome to the world's most dangerous island.
Thank you. And the reason we're here now is to see that danger for ourselves.
This must be the observation craft you mentioned.
I believe it's the world's first flying boat, made possible by your island's iceburst stone.
We've heard rumors that the anti-Marleyan volunteers have been arrested along with Eren Yeager himself. Can you confirm this?
Please, Hanji. Why did the military suddenly order us to evacuate Shiganshina? You were the ones who put the Reeves Company in charge of rebuilding it, remember?
Hanji, Eren Yeager's victory over Marley has given Eldians like us a future. Then it's only right that every Eldian in Paradis should have a voice in how Yeager is handled.
You said your job was to explore and report your findings to us taxpayers. Are we to assume you no longer believe this?
The situation has changed. Now that our walls are open to
Heavy's
the
the
world, we
head.
can't trust information to stay inside them.
I get it. So just look me in the eye and tell me I can trust you.
I can look you in one eye.
I can promise you that everything we do for the sake of the people.
She doesn't trust herself, so how she can tell you to trust her?
So it was the four of you who leaked these rumors about Eren. 3 recruits, Hulga and 1 veteran, Flock.
Of
Care
course.
to tell me why you did it?
Because he sucks.
He challenged a powerful, imposing enemy and grasped victory. Eren Yeager is no criminal. He's a war hero.
We don't know if the rumbling can protect us yet or not. Nobody knows how it works. It's still just a myth at this point.
Only because you're keeping Eren locked in a cage.
What if you don't give this guy the Attack Titan?
It will be Eren Yeager who leads this nation. Please see reason and release him at once.
I've already made the decision to see Zeke Yeager's plan through to the end. I'm responsible for making that choice.
Okay.
Which is why I can't tolerate insubordination. You will all be tried for the crime of leaking confidential intelligence. Detain them in the meantime.
If this is the price of serving humanity within the walls,
Oh,
then
gladly
so
paid.
be it.
It's fine. They're like flock of seagulls anyways.
When one's time is over, another must take on the role that they used to play. Best of luck, Hanji.
I'm pooped. There's more I need to investigate.
You took the moment, though.
This may sound strange, but have you ever been in this cell, Mikasa?
No, I haven't.
Well, that's too bad. I had kind of hoped.
Be just like you.
Either way, I have no regrets about leaking that intel. About 4 years have passed since you saved me from a Titan, and nothing has changed for me. I watched you bring one of them down, with nothing but human strength. That it's okay to fight again.
Oh, wow. The little girl at the cart. Okay.
I've hoped I get the chance to get closer to you.
Can you give her the
Oh, no
scar?
way. Let's say that's... Eren gave that to her.
Keep your mouth shut, Louise.
We're not friends. The salute.
Mikasa.
Shan's Devils, an insult referring to King Fritz and the Eldians who fled to Paradis, the Paradis Island threat. Theory claims they can still bear a grudge from the Great Titan War.
I thought to check, and it turns out that your lodgings were just a few dozen kilometers from Eren Yeager's. It also turns out to be around then that we started to see Eren take more unauthorized actions. This means I have an excuse to speak with a beautiful woman.
Oh.
Gobi! Gobi! Gobi!
Why is this happening to me? This is the devil's doing.
No, I think the horse was working alone.
We won't learn anything if we stay out here in the sticks.
Yeah, but we're better off laying low than roaming around. For now, at least. I think we can just hang tight and wait for help. It's only a matter of time before Marley and the rest of the world attack.
Aren't you pissed at Zeke? All this time we've had a traitor right next to us.
There's nothing we can do about it.
She's not going to take that.
Ready for a lunch break? Both of you are quick learners. You're hardworking, too.
You think? Thanks for saying so. Hey, Kaya, I wanted to ask you, is there a reason why everyone who works at this place is so young?
We're all orphans. The Queen's policies provide a lot of support to children with nowhere to go. Most of the kids who live here at the stables lost our parents 4 years ago.
You haven't acknowledged your guilt yet, have you? You people can cover it up and try to forget.
You
But you've
people.
committed horrific atrocities against the entire world.
Oh.
Even if you act like a saint your whole life, you'll never escape from the shadow of Eldia's sins.
So then why bother
Yeah.
trying?
These are indisputable truths she
don't
needs
do
to be
this.
told.
Indisputable truths.
You're on the run because you're from Marley, right?
How did you...
You were yelling about going back.
So then, you knew from the start?
And still invited you.
And showed you kindness.
Oh, don't you dare.
I'm afraid she will. She's fucking homicidal.
What do you think you're doing?
Take a guess. She just showed her true colors.
No, you just showed yours.
Hey! What are you two fighting about?
Mia thinks I'm stealing her brother. I think she's jealous or something.
I guess she's cheered up some. Well, don't horse around with that
Okay, Charlie Brown.
pitchfork. It's sharp. Right, sorry. Why?
Gotta say, Falco's a good friend. Because, like, Mia's crazy.
Calling her by her fake name.
Yeah.
Right at the spot. I sat still and listened to the sound of that Titan eating my mother.
Oh.
She was alive the entire time it was happening. Think she lost her voice from all the screaming.
We've been told that outside of the walls, the majority of people think we're a race of devils. Help me explain it. What have we ever done to them? What did my mom do to make these people hate her?
For thousands of years, your kind brutalized and slaughtered people all over the world!
Yeah.
They wiped out other people's cultures, forced those people to bear their children! So stop playing like you're the victim!
But my mother spent her whole life here on this island. She couldn't have had anything to do with all that.
Listen to me. A century ago.
A century ago? Hey,
What does that have to do with
what
now?
about the people here now?
Exactly.
What unforgivable things have we done?
You were born.
Hey, your soldiers devastated my home.
But that was recent, and my mom was killed 4 whole years ago. So that's not her fault.
Why did she have to die? She never hurt a soul, so why?
It must have been for something, right? Is the world we live in just that horrible, or is there a reason?
It's just that horrible.
Tell me why!
Reconnaissance in force. The incursion 4 years ago was part of a recon mission to gauge Parady's strength and prepare for a larger attack. You and your mother just happened to get caught up in it. Your mom was innocent. She didn't deserve that.
Good
See,
job.
Gabby?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It was you guys who did it, Gabby. You.
Currently, yeah.
Thank you for telling me, Ben. I'm glad to know. But, you don't have to apologize for Marley. I mean, you just happened to be born there.
Oh, isn't that big of her?
If you were trapped in here with a Titan, how did you manage to escape?
A girl not much older than I am saw what was happening, grabbed an axe from our yard, and came in swinging.
Sasha, who you killed.
Yeah, she put herself between me and the Titan, and held it off so I could escape. If she was still alive, she would never abandon 2 us kids with nowhere to run. She'd help you just like she helped me. Mr. Browse was invited to go to a restaurant where a Marleyan works. If the 2 of you join us, then maybe that Marleyan can help you find a way back home.
Why do this?
I want to be the kind of person she was.
Oh. Sorry, different kind of history.
We investigated the Beast Titan's remains. Zeke conspired with the enemy to stage his death in order to hide the fact that he has defected to their side. Zeke must have snuck his co-conspirators onto the first survey fleet we sent to Paradis, a hand-picked cell of Eldian restorationists. Shit! We'll launch a Scorched Earth campaign against Paradis within 6 months.
Oh my god.
We're not gonna try to save Falco and Gabi for 6 months?
They're the most talented warrior candidates we have, sir. If we lost them before they even got to inherit, it would be a major blow to Marley.
It also takes a number of years to do right.
And you don't have that time.
But if Marley attempts to attack Paradis without backup, we must wait for the Allied forces to gather.
He's betting that Marley won't dare launch a counterattack right after taking such a heavy blow. If we give him half a year to prepare, he'll fight back in ways we can't predict. We can't afford to wait for the Global Alliance. We need to attack them at once.
God.
Oh, damn.
Oh. Yeah, very good episode. I mean, having it be that they get saved by, or they get welcomed in by the girl who was saved by Sasha and then brought to like her parents' place. Yeah, I mean, it was just like, we had seen him, the father, I'm sure maybe more than once, but like, I mean, we just seen him recently at the graveyard, the gravesite of Sasha. But like, it was brief and I didn't know. I'm just like, looks like the guy, but maybe it couldn't be. I've confused other people on the show before, so I wasn't entirely sure. And then they said the last name. I'm like, I think that was her last name, but I don't know. So I was glad that like, I'm just like, they're going to confirm it at some point. That had to be them.
Yeah, I didn't chime in either because I was having very similar train of thought. I'm trying very hard to be empathetic and understanding of Gabi because she has been so brainwashed with hateful indoctrination since she could read, write, and listen, right? But like, it is so hard because I hate her fanatical hatred so much. And the fact that she was going to take a pitchfork to that poor girl.
Because she's the devil. And like, that's what she was going to do. Like, I'm going to kill you before you kill me.
I mean, yeah, it like, I don't have adequate words right now, but I love that girl who, despite Gabi wanting to murder her, trying to murder her, and screaming in her face and saying all of these awful, hateful, terrible things, she just continues to be kind and be a good person and offer help because she wants to be like Sasha. That just, oh man, that was so, I want to say it was tough to hear, but it wasn't, because it wasn't like, it was really emotional to hear. It was really powerful to hear. But that, I mean, it just shows the loss of Sasha, but the impact that she had, you know, being so big.
Yeah. And just also shows that you can't fight hate with hate. And you gotta, as tough as it is, fight hate with, you know, compassion and understanding and empathy. And that's what she was doing there. And just, I mean, she showed time and time again how wrong Gabi was for calling her the devil and like saying like, you know, you need to atone for your ancestors' sins because your ancestors were terrible. That means you are inherently bad. And then she flips that on Gabi and says, you know, it's not your, like, I can't blame you just because you were born in Marley for what others have done, like from your country, because, you know, as far as she knows, you didn't have anything to do with it. Like, you know, and yes, you have all this hatred, but she didn't say it was indoctrination. And I just love the sentiment of doing it not for them, the kindness and the understanding, but doing it because it's important to you to be that kind of person. And I think that is where the strength comes from, and that is where that's like the best motivation to have, instead of trying to do it because, like, you know, you don't want to be nice or, you know, to somebody else because like, oh, I want you to think I'm a nice person, or like I feel like, or out of sympathy even a lot of times. It's just, but it's like, no, I'm doing it because to me this is the right thing to do, and I want to be that, like, that's the kind of person that I want to be. Like, this is, you need to know what your something my dad said at one point. It was just like, you know, if you have a good character, everything else starts to fall into place. And that's kind of what she was doing there. It's just like I want to have, this is a certain character I want to be. And, you know, that's what matters.
Yes. Now, the only thing I'm going to say about that is that, like, having good character doesn't automatically mean you're going to have a great life. And her having good character in that moment, Gabi wanted to kill her because of it.
Yeah.
And, you know, could have, had it not been for Falco. But it is one of those things that, like, how do you want to live your life?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I think often we think, like, well, that person didn't deserve kindness because they did this terrible thing. And we tend to look through a lens of, like, other people and our relationship to other people, and maybe what the perception is of what they should or should not receive from us, or what they deserve from us and whatnot. And so what I loved about this is just, it really does talk about how you want to live your life and essentially your relationship with yourself, which is going to make any kind of good character sustainable, even through some terrible challenges, and even in the face of people who are going to be terrible to you because of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Life doesn't care. Life is randomly cruel. Can also be, like, you know, randomly great. There are things that, yeah. So, like, just, you know, having a good character, being a good person, like you said, like, doesn't mean that, you know, everything great is going to happen to you. But since, because she was asking, like, you know, why did this happen? Why did this happen? Was it because, like, you know, is that just the cruel world that we live in? Yes, we live in a cruel, unfair world, and it's not just because of the people in it. It's just, you know, life randomly happening, right? But that's why it's important to, you know, you can go down just like, okay, well, if it doesn't matter, like, you know, then I can go down one path and just be an anarchist, and then fuck it, and I'm just gonna
burn everything to the ground.
Yeah, burn everything to the ground. I don't care about anything. But it's like, since it's randomly gonna happen whether you're good or bad, why not be good?
Yeah. It was also interesting, the whole scene with Gabi, and I feel really bad that this really awesome girl, we just keep referring to as a girl.
I know.
But that scene, in terms of, like, going back thousands of years and what she somehow is guilty for because of her ancestors, it just made me think, like, of when I was a kid, and I was very little. My parents were going through a divorce, and his family was Catholic. He didn't practice it that much, but, like, whenever his parents came to town, we, like, had to go to church and pretend that we were practicing.
Yeah.
But one of the things that my grandfather had said to me one time was how I was terrible because I was a girl, and women were the cause of original sin. And I remember hearing that. Mind you, I was like 6 years old, right? Yeah. And I remember hearing that, and for whatever reason, because I think, you know, when you get told something by an authority figure, you tend to listen to it. I thankfully was like, no, like, just in that child way, which is like, nope, I'm good. And like, I remember it kept getting pushed. I'm like, but no, women are terrible. Garden of Eden, original sin. you're terrible because you're a woman. And so like seeing Gabby have this whole like thing about all the reasons that this girl is terrible, it made me think sometimes about how religion can be interpreted by some truly evil actors or people who have their own agendas to push on people, and how like they can look at something like the Bible and find a passage to justify every single one of their terrible beliefs or their cruel intentions. But that is not necessarily what the religion itself is. But that, I just remember like that sticking with me for a very long time, and being one of the reasons why I rejected religion so much growing up, was because I was like, anything that says I'm terrible just for being born a girl can shove it, like pure and simple.
Yeah. I can't believe we did that. I mean, a woman should find out she's terrible, like on her own, that she is the devil and the cause of all evil, you know, just naturally through life.
And we wield all that power and all that glory.
Yeah. Oh man, can't believe it. Yeah.
But like that's,
I know you told me that before. It still just fucking makes me so pissed, because my mom is super religious and is Catholic, and to me she embodies like, you know, everything that's like good about Catholicism, you know, and living life as like, you know, Jesus Christ, and being kind to one another, and accepting, like, there were a lot of things that I've done in my life that like go against, like, you know, Catholicism and Christianity. I went to Catholic school, but I don't practice it anymore. But she was like, you know, why this is against my belief, you know. It's like, at times she was like even saying like, you know, times are changing or whatever. And she never like held it against me. Like she never like disowned me or thought I was a bad person. Like maybe she prayed extra hard for me and whatnot to see the light, but never passed judgment. And so, yeah, just to hear that, I'm just like, oh man, give Catholics a bad name.
But that's the funny thing too, is because like that really was such a like, I don't know, kind of defining moment for me as a young child, that made me think of Catholics in a very negative light. And I was, you know, and thinking that, well, if you're Catholic, you believe what I was told by this authority figure, because that's like my basis for this. And so I remember even when we met and you said you were Catholic, I remember there's like internally having that like, ooh, you know. But I will say, you know, your mom is one of the people who has kind of opened my eyes to the fact that like, that's not actually what all Catholics believe. They don't all inherently believe that women are terrible simply because of the like Adam and Eve storyline.
Yeah.
And by the way, Adam is responsible for his own actions, people. Just saying.
He was naked. I mean, yes, but boobs. So
it's funny because that whole indoctrination scene, like that just made me think about that. And I was just like, man, this is like playing out that whole thing right there. And it goes to show how like, yes, this is, you know, fiction, but everything that they kind of deal with in here has a basis and a root in our real world.
And so at the end there, I guess Zeke was not in on like, I mean, did not share his plan with everyone else. This is not something that like all Marleyans came together, and like the higher ups were a part of it too. So now I'm really curious on what his motivation is. Maybe it is that this is his way to get the Founding Titan, and you can't tell everybody, because in order for it to be believable, everyone needs to be shocked and everyone needs to
act accordingly.
Yeah, act like this is not part of some plan. And the more people you let in on a secret, the more it can get out there, as shown with our, you know, flock of seagulls telling everybody. So maybe Zeke is trying to just go in there on his own. But it was just an interesting title for this one, The Deceiver.
And the thing with Zeke is, again, even though like seeing that scene, it should go like, oh, well, maybe Zeke is like, it didn't have that effect for me.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, they don't know. Does that mean they don't know because they're not in the know? Or does that mean they don't know because there's nothing to know? I don't know. But it's just, it struck me as just, oh, they don't know.
Yeah.
Because I very much believe that Zeke could go kamikaze mission style in to get the coordinate. And if he fails, no one's the wiser. But if he succeeds, then he can do what he wants with it. And like, he's playing both sides. Like, he could very easily be playing both sides. And if he is, then once he has the coordinate, he can choose whatever the heck he wants to do, and things will fall in line accordingly.
Well, and what information was Yelena given to Eren? If like she's so close to him, like, was she the go-between between Eren and Zeke? Yeah. So again, just more questions, and hopefully we'll get some more next episode.
Yeah, I also love that moment. Was it this episode or the one before, though, when Yelena goes like, Eren, I'm so happy to finally meet you and we'll be working together. And little Levi, because he did make the comment about how everyone shot up.
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
In that scene, Eren is so tall compared to him. And he just steps in front and he's like, no, just no. This is as close as you two ever get.
That was nice.
Yeah. Levi has always been very impressive, but I have to say, like, I am just enjoying him so much in season 4.
All right, go on to the next episode.
Yeah.
Hey! Sorry, sir. You can talk to her all day long, but you're not allowed to touch.
What? No, it's not what you think, Hitch. I heard that memories could be transferred between Titans like us through physical contact. I just thought I should give it a try to see if I could discover anything.
I bet you'd like to do all kinds of discovering with Annie if you could.
Please don't ban me from coming back, Hitch.
I wasn't planning to. Annie
Just like messing with you.
never mind if she only had me to talk to her. This is kind of annoying, though. How is she this popular when all she does is sleep?
I wonder, the Warhammer Titan, he could break her out, couldn't he? Because surely his thing can penetrate anything. And the Jaw Titan broke the crystal of the One.
That's true. So yeah, Eren probably could free her.
So they're just choosing not to do that right now then. Because Eren's incarcerated
Yeah.
and so they're just choosing not to do it.
Well, I mean, why bring another Titan out too? When they don't know where her loyalties are gonna lie. I mean,
That's true.
Read this.
The military continues to cling to power through the wrongful detainment of Eren Yeager. People are really starting to distrust the military. In their defense, it's not like we can go public about Zeke and the rumbling right now.
No one can save Eldia except Jaeger! Our people were defending Jaeger avenged them! Hey, Hitch, lend us a hand, will ya?
Guess I've got work to do.
Armin! Mikasa, I'm glad to see you made it in.
We need to make use of this time while we have it. Those are the new scout recruits. What are those kids doing here at HQ? I did meet with Eren that day. I apologize for hiding that fact until now.
But-
It's proof enough that you were justified in detaining the volunteers.
How very kind of you to own up to it.
well, you caught her. So
It seemed to me that you would keep waiting to make a decision until it was too late. And it was clear that Eren had similar concerns.
So that's when you told Eren to attack Marley alone.
I wasn't quite that seditious. I did tell him that the military government was due for a wake-up call. I realized that I was in no position to request even a public meeting.
I only wanted one thing. For Eren Yeager to know who I was.
sorry, tea's excellent.
We wanted Eren's founding titan to crush Marley into dust. And it worked. Eren answered our prayers for retribution with a divine fury that we had never dared to dream of. Do you understand what's unfolding right now before our very eyes? We are witnessing a truly decisive moment in history. Very soon, too, but
Ooh, crazy eyes.
I just want to have a decent view of the action.
It almost sounds like the main reason you met Eren was to slake your curiosity. I'd certainly like to believe you. Towards that end, you'll need to recount everything that you and Eren talked about. But first, a word of advice about telling a lie. To make it good, you need to mix in at least a pinch of the truth.
Squirrel.
How could people still doubt us after all this time? I thought we were comrades. Your people are prospering because of us. We gave Eldia everything we had, Hanji.
When we first opened our railway 10 months ago, I didn't see this coming.
We swore to help fight for Eldia's future. We meant every word. Hanji, what's the matter with you?
Yeah, what is going on?
Yelena went behind the military's back and met with Eren in secret?
Oh, okay.
Can you give me your word that she didn't tell you?
I promise.
I need you to tell me everything you do know about her. For the sake of our future.
Yeah, give her a reason to set you free and trust you.
So things didn't go so well at first. Yelena proved her loyalty to us and to Zeke by getting her hands dirty. Any Marleyan who doubted us met with an untimely death, even when there were friends who ate and slept beside us.
You make it sound like Yelena used to be merciless to Marleyans. Why would that change? Please come with me, Onyan Capone. I need your help.
Huh?
I don't see what Hanji sees. I haven't pieced it together yet. You?
Yelena recruited by Marley.
I'm afraid that I can't give you two permission to meet Eren.
Why not, sir?
Because we've just confirmed that Eren communicated with the volunteers in secret. This is likely what incited him to attack Marley. It's certainly something he kept quiet about leading up to the event. Eren has maintained his silence ever since these facts were brought to light. We're still completely in the dark about what he did during his time alone in Marley. I'm sorry to say that we believe that Eren is being manipulated by Zeke. I wouldn't have shared these secrets with you if you were anyone else.
Which means he's not being manipulated by Zeke.
So what now?
We've known Eren ever since we were kids. If he refuses to talk to you, that's all the more reason to send us in. I know there's no guarantee that we can get him to tell us the truth, but there
Worth a
isn't any
shot.
harm in trying, right?
The situation is too delicate right now. This conversation's over.
You're right that there'd be no harm in letting us talk to him. So why would he forbid it?
If I had to venture a guess, it would be that the military has already decided he's a lost cause.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out who the next Titan is they want to give it to, the power.
We can't afford not to take that risk. We need to find out what the military's planning.
Did he just transform?
No, I think it was just a bomb. Who just flew out there? Oh.
Armin! I'm fine.
How did Mikasa sense it?
What was that? The Premier's office just exploded. Has anyone seen him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, part of them.
Our anger's finally reached them! The time has come for us to fight! I'll fight right beside you!
Did you guys blow it up?
Our hearts and souls to the cause! Our hearts and souls to the cause!
Premier Zachary had his custom chair brought to his room today. We believe that whoever delivered the chair must have planted a bomb in it. In addition to the Premier himself, the explosion killed 3 soldiers.
All but one of the volunteers have been on house arrest. And Onyan Capone here was with me all day.
Premier Zachary said that a group of recruits brought the chair to his office.
Where were these recruits from?
He never told us what branch they were with. But as Mikasa and I were heading to his
You
room for
saw
our
them, yeah.
appointment, we happened to notice a group of recruits leaving HQ in a rush.
Eren Yeager escaped! He broke out of his underground cell!
Huh. He said he could.
What's going on right now?
I don't know. Whatever's going on, we're doing it shirtless.
And shoeless.
Mm-hmm. Flock.
No shirt, no shoes. He couldn't get served anywhere.
All of his freaking...
In addition to our comrades here, we have many who are still within the military. Such as the soldiers who killed Dallas Zachary with a bomb. No one can save the Eldian Empire. No one but you, Eren Yeager.
Oh god, he's gonna give this his power to Flock, isn't he?
Go find out where they're keeping Zeke.
New Eldian Empire, a new name for Eldian used by those on Paradis who are sympathetic to Eren Yeager's actions.
From this point on, let us refer to these anti-military insurgents as the Jaegerists. I can think of no one better than Commander Hanji to tell us their goal.
In the short term, their goal is to ensure that Eren meets with his brother. They demonstrated their resolve by way of assassinating our premier. They must have learned about the military's plan to transfer the founder, even though you kept it secret from us scouts.
Only because we knew exactly what would happen if we did tell you. Many of these Jaegerists are from the Scouts. How will you take responsibility for their actions, Hanji?
I'm willing to accept any punishment, but I won't resign from my post. That would be the height of irresponsibility. And there's a lot we don't know yet.
Job, Hanji.
These Jaegerists could have members hiding anywhere in any branch.
That's quite true.
Don't be ridiculous, Rogue.
We've been played for fools once, so why should we trust you now? Until the Scouts prove themselves, they must be contained.
Scouts always need to prove themselves.
How many soldiers know where Zeke is confined?
Captain Levi is guarding him with an escort of 30 soldiers. Then there are the 3 soldiers who deliver supplies to them.
Please have those 3 brought here. Nile, is the Queen's residence secure?
Its location is a well-kept secret, but I'll look into it anyway.
We know what Eren wants, so we must keep both of them out of his reach at all costs.
You're our most senior commander. So now that the Premier has been assassinated, the only person who can lead us is you. What kind of strategy do you think we should adopt right now?
It seems to me they've got us beat, so I was thinking we'd surrender. Against enemies mixed within our ranks, we have no other recourse. We don't have the time or the numbers to waste on such folly. It's the decisions we made as leaders that caused these soldiers to desert us. Brought about our defeat.
But sir, you can't actually intend to bow down to the people who murdered the Premier.
To live and die by revolution is something that I think he would have wanted. I don't think that any of the 4 soldiers who were killed would have wanted their deaths to be the cause of Eldia's downfall. Once we've re-established peace, we'll once again stake Eldia's survival on a test run of the Rumbling. However, we will not bring up the subject of how our leader was murdered. We'll look past it. If that is the price of saving hundreds or even thousands of our comrades,
Not going over so well.
then we'll pay it.
At least so he was struggling with it too.
Commander Pixis.
Please forgive that unseemly display, Lady Azumabito.
It's fine. Every nation goes through this.
Until we're able to settle this matter, I suggest that you wait at the port.
Right. We sincerely hope for a swift end to this turmoil and for Eldia's victory. Lady Mikasa, please, if things take a turn for the worse, don't hesitate to make for our ship.
I'm grateful to you for offering, and I appreciate your concern.
Hello,
I see myself as an Eldian. I want to fight for the future of the place where I was born and raised.
What are you talking about? You're the entire reason we crossed the sea to come to this place.
You came for our resources. You don't care who leads this nation. You just need the Rumbling to succeed, right?
That's true. If the promise of the Rumbling turns out to be an empty one, Hizuru will say our clan acted alone and hang us out to dry, and the Azumabitos will succumb to our debts.
Sounds like one more reason that I shouldn't rely on you.
But as a result, our prestige has been reduced to the point where we're now derided as a pack of wretched, money-grubbing vixens. Still, we haven't lost our pride as a clan any more than your mother had when she engraved our crest into your wrist. No matter what becomes of this land, we truly wish to protect you.
We're working with Eren even though he killed the Premier?
Hey, nobody knows if he was behind that or not.
Keep your voice down, Mikasa.
I'm still not sure whose side you're on. Care to tell us?
Armin and
I was wondering, like, did they suddenly become horses? Like, there's skies? What was the shot of the horses?
Zeke and Yelena knew that they would never be free of suspicion, so they came up with an insurance plan. And now we're watching it pay out. Our best bet is to assume that they have more contingencies in place. Let's focus on figuring out what Zeke plans to do next.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that Yelena secured work for Marleyan prisoners in a lot of strange places. One good example would be restaurants.
This building's so big!
Huh.
I've never seen anything like it.
neither have I.
It must be your lucky day.
Restaurants so they can poison people?
Just always rushing off somewhere.
That was the Cart Titan.
So they've begun their invasion quicker than we thought. Thoughts?
I'm not surprised that Mikasa's loyalty was questioned just because she has always been Eren's ride or die.
Mm-hmm.
And I did wonder about that. I was like, well, when Eren met up with Flock and this all seemed to be part of their plan, I was like, this is a reckless plan considering how many of his buddies could have been there at that time. And been, I mean, like, I don't know, it's making me question what I was saying about Eren, about how, like, you know, the one thing that he's always been true to is his friends, and he would never want anything to happen to them or like, knowingly put them in the path of danger.
Well, the one thing he's always been true of is his want for revenge for the death of his mom. And, you know, before it was, I'm going to kill all the Titans. Well, it's not really. And this is like, you know, the problem with revenge, right? It's not, well, kill the Titans. Okay, fine. It's not the Titans that did it. The people that did it were the Marleyans. And actually, it was Zeke who turned in his parents, who ended up with his mom being killed, or Zeke's mom being killed and thrown off the wall, who then ate Eren's mom. So, like, Zeke ultimately is and I also don't think Eren trusts Zeke, but, like, yeah, it's just, there's always gonna be someone to blame. And I mean, Eren has become an extremist.
Yeah. Just as you were saying that, like, the two thoughts that came to my mind was like an all conspiracy theorizing. I was like, what if it really is that it just becomes like Eren and Zeke against the world? And it's not the Marleyan side or the Eldian side, but it's just like those two are teamed up and it's them against the world. And the other thought I had was, or it's just that they're both going to kill each other.
Yeah, it could be that. I mean, because I don't see how they team up. Because, I mean, the people that he's with are extremists and, like, you know, and Flock and everything. So I don't see how he's just, like, is going to be able to be buddy with Zeke. Like, I don't think they'd follow him if that was the plan. I think the plan is to, you know, take all the Titans for Eren, and Eren gets all the Titans, and then he can pick who gets the next one, which I bet he probably would pick Flock. Yeah, so, I mean, the way they're showing it right now, it seems like Eren, he is the evolution of where Gabi's out at right now. You know, and then she started, like, that's how Eren started, right? With all that rage and that hate and that anger, and I'm gonna kill him, and, like, you know, now his was directed more towards Titans in the beginning, but yeah, it's just it's a rage and revenge that I don't think is gonna be satisfied.
It's also very interesting, like, on the political standpoint here, you know, they're getting the newspaper and it's blaming the military, and they say, like, you know, the people are really mad, they're outside protesting every day. sorry, allergies, itchy nose. And then, you know, they made the comment like, oh, well, we can't tell them what's going on, like, you know, for security reasons. But then you see how when the explosion happens, and it doesn't seem like the people were really behind it per se, or not fully if they were. They want to take advantage of that moment and be like, yeah, and they were chanting like something about blood and something. Yeah. And it just made me think about the danger in the tinderbox that is created when, one, there is a lack of transparency paired with extreme circumstances, paired with any group of people that is going to respond first emotionally before thinking things through, or calmly, patiently trying to understand. You know, and the more extreme the circumstances are, the quicker it is that people will react emotionally and quickly rather than patiently and calmly. So I don't really have like an answer to any of that, but it was just like, you know, as we were watching it was like, yeah, that is that extreme tinderbox that I would think any government in the world would be petrified of having happen. But every bad actor in the world is actively trying to create, to topple things like this.
So in the end, I think it's kind of showing, and we don't know where it's going, but right now the way it's looking is that Zeke and Eren are one and the same. Kind of like he said, like, oh, you and Reiner, me and you are the same. No, you and Zeke are the same. You're both willing to sacrifice the people you care about and your people or whatever to get what you want. Like, it doesn't matter how many, you know, people end up dying. It's just as long as, like, you know, the cause is, it's all for a good cause. Zeke puts has Yelena put the idea into Eren's head or whatever to go to Marley and plan it all out so that everyone will rally and attack Paradis. And meanwhile, Zeke is going to go in just himself, take the Founding Titan, take away their power, and then hopefully, like, you know, the cavalry will arrive or whatever, and even if they go and they attack him, it doesn't matter. But as long as, you know, they bring enough force to kill all the rest of the Eldians on there, then I think that's like gonna be ultimately his plan. Because it was interesting, Hanji was like, the people that they recruited were mainly in restaurants and kitchen staff or whatever. And so, okay, why do they want to do that? You pointed out the bottle of wine, which we still haven't really seen the aftermath of that. What happened? Them drinking the wine, I don't know if it was poisoned or imagine it was. So I think you're right that it was Eren and Zeke each playing each other, and neither one of them like, okay, sure, I'll go along with your plan for now, but because it serves my purposes, my end game. But yeah, at the end of the day, they're both so extreme.
Interesting, when you say Zeke and
Eren
are the same, and you made the comment about how like Gabby's a young Eren, it does feel like this is the evolution of extremism, right? You get Gabby, then Eren, then Zeke. Like, this is the path. And you brought up the kitchen staff and the wine bottle, and I'm going to make a prediction that we're going to see that unfold in the next episode, because we know that Eren is going for Zeke.
Everyone's going for Zeke right now.
And so I think we will see Zeke making his play in the next episode, which is going to come from whatever happens with that bottle of wine.
Yeah, I can see that.
The show is just so good.
Yeah, it is. Let us know your thoughts about these episodes down below in the comments. And if you want early ad free access and see our full uncut reactions, you can get a month ahead and see every moment on our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. You can go to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive.
Yep.
Thanks for watching Attack on Titan with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.